I haven't talked about snitching, right? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't talked about it, right? But this is one of the biggest pet peeves in my entire life.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. And I said, welcome back to yet another video, y'all. Welcome back to yet some more content. I've been busy, y'all. I've been busy. I really have been, and I got busy at the worst time because my YouTube was really growing. It really was. It still is. But, bro, school, work, dancing, modeling, etc., etc., etc. Bro, I've been doing so much lately, bro. It's been a lot. It's been hectic, and I had to kind of take a break from YouTube for like what 7 days. But I kind of don't want to take a week off. Absolutely not. Ain't nobody trying to do that. What my YouTube is growing. YouTube has been really growing for me lately, so I'm gonna try to prevent that, but it will happen again. I can't deny that. But yeah, let's get into it. So a conversation that I plan to have with y'all is about snitching. Snitching is one of the biggest pet peeves I ever had in my entire life. I mean, completely. Snitching can sometimes, most of the time, be the most unnecessary things you could ever be a part of. And I mean that 1000%. There's a difference between reporting to somebody or snitching to somebody, right? Reporting is telling on somebody who actually deserves it. Like, they're being destructive, they're being extremely disrespectful, they're being this, that, and the third, being just all around terrible people. All around having some of those terrible actions. Snitching on somebody, telling on somebody for the most tiniest things. Some of the things that doesn't even require somebody else to even step in to help. Snitching is one of the most annoying things you could do to somebody. And I mean that with the passion, whether it's at school, the workplace, the household. Snitching is completely trash and it's completely annoying in every single way. When you tell on somebody, me personally, if you tell on somebody, that's warranted. But if you snitch on somebody, that's just like, bro, you don't need assistance. It's something so tiny that you don't. I digress. So, I'm going to be discussing the art of snitching. Or, well, actually, just situations that I've had with snitches in the past. And, bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. Yeah, it's not an extensive history, but it's something that I never told people, and it did bother me back in the day. So, let's go to elementary school, right? Snitching is a big problem. Snitching is just annoying as hell. Like, I remember even in pre-K, right, kids will have a snitch-a-thon. Like, oh, I tell on you, you tell on me, tick for tack type of stuff, right? You feel me? But that's nothing to really kind of dive into because that's pre-K, right? I barely remember any reasons to tell on somebody or I've been told on at pre-K, right? And of course, it's pre-K. You're the most stupid at that time. So, let's get into elementary school, right? Kindergarten, I'm pretty sure I got told on in kindergarten. I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember anything. I'm pretty sure I've done the same thing to other people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. First grade, I'm pretty sure, same thing. I'm pretty sure that happened. I just don't remember any such situations. The first situations I can truly remember will be second grade. Second grade, that's when snitching, I was really introduced to the full force of snitching. And I mean this with a passion. I mean the full force. I'm talking about like tick for tack, tick for tack, tick for tack that I could really remember. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've had it before then, but second grade, we'll start here. And this is, I guess, the situation that really bothered me the most. So, second grade, I remember this. This was something that I was annoyed by it like crazy. I'm talking about really annoyed by it. It was kind of frustrating. So this is one dude. I think I could say his name right. You feel me? That was like what, 15 years ago, 2008. 2008, yeah, should be. I think, yeah, 9-ish. You know, that era. Yeah, 2008 and 9. Yeah, crazy times to be alive. So I remember that. There's one dude named Eric, right? You feel me? He had glasses, curly hair, short, light skin, and we had assigned seats, and he would sit, I think, across from me. And if I can be honest with you, bro, he was the first snitch I could really remember actually getting annoyed by. He would tell on me for the most dumbest things. It is insane. I made a mess or something like that, and I'm trying to clean it up. Here he goes. Miss George, who was my second grade and kindergarten teacher, shout out to her. I don't know if she remembers me. She probably does. Miss George, da da da. I'm like, bro, why did you tell on me, bro? Why? 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 Telling me for the most dumbest stuff. Um, like, don't get me wrong, I was a stupid kid. Like, I would do stupid crap. Like, I'm not gonna cap to y'all, but and I'm not I was never perfect, but I feel like when he was telling on me, it would be for the most dumbest things, and it would really eat me up inside because like I really can't do anything, and I have to sit with this dude. I have to sit with this dude. I have to sit with this dude. I have to sit with him, and it would be so crappy and annoying, and I never knew what it was because we would be talking and chatting, have a good time with each other, but all of a sudden, Miss George, it's like, bro, come on, stop it, please, stop it. And I would never really have anything to tell him about, which was really one of the most annoying things to do, right? To deal with because I wanted to get him back, but he would always be just this innocent, perfect little human being that I can't tell him for anything. So it's not tit for tat. And I wasn't perfect. You feel me? Yeah, duh. I wasn't perfect at all. And I would make some stupid mistakes. I'm not going to say terrible because certain things that I didn't warrant. I'm pretty sure most of the shit that I did back in the day didn't warrant any of that snitching at all. Shout out to Eric. I remember one time he did mess up. One time he did mess up. You know what I did? I told on him. Yeah, I caught him slipping one time. Absolutely. Got him. I got him. This is stupid. Why am I talking about shit from when I was a child? What is a dog walking by himself out there? But yeah, I was so happy when I finally got him. And I remember he did snitch on me a lot more after that. He did. And I remember I told Miss George, I'm like, yo, he keep telling on me, bro. I'm pretty sure Miss Georgia knew that he kept snitching on me too. I'm pretty sure. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure that she was annoyed by it. And I remember this one other girl who was at that same table. We didn't talk about her yet. Another form of snitches just came from her. And this was my friend's sister, right? You feel me? And she was bigger, older, but like a little bit. No, they were the same age. She just looked drastically older. Me and her, we would go tit for tat for snitching. And she actually did have things to snitch on about. She actually was a bit rougher on the edges. Yeah, actually. And she would do things to make me that I snitched on, and I would do things that made her snitch on, and I'd be like, "Yo, Miss George," and that would annoy the crap out of her, and that would annoy the crap out of me. Like, bruh, y'all don't need to tell each other for everything. Handle certain situations on your own. And what y'all telling me ain't really that serious, because it really wasn't. She just snitched on me for something, so I had to snitch back, and that is a fact. And that would annoy the crap out of me too. And then I remember we stopped snitching on each other, and we actually got along. I'm not gonna cap. I remember us actually getting along later on. Dead serious. Yeah. Let me see what else. Yeah, back to Eric. Shout out to Eric. Him and this one other light skinned girl. It was after school, and I think Miss George was just waiting for our rides to get there. So I think we were playing around with sword fighting, like with pencils or whatever. And I truly remember this, and it was stupid. And I joined too, and I pretend like I'm in a Western movie, like I'm a cowboy or something. I put on my revolvers and I pew pew. Literally, that's what it was. Put on my revolvers, pew pew. Y'all swords not gonna beat my revolvers, right? And you know what happened? Not even a split second later, Miss George, stop playing around with a gun. And I'm like, bro, are y'all serious? Are y'all kidding me, bro? We're playing around with swords. We're playing around with swords. We're playing around like we're trying to cut each other or fight. No, but it's imaginary. It's not real. We're not. I haven't touched a bro. I haven't shot a gun ever in my entire life. We are just playing around, and y'all just snitch on me for what? What was y'all even reason for that, right? Miss George didn't really care for real, but I could tell that she was like, Sean, don't do that. Sean, don't do that. Sean, don't be doing that. You know, Sean, this and third. I'm like, bro, are y'all kidding? Why would y'all telling me for that? But we're playing around. We're playing around. That's why I wasn't a fan of Eric like that, bro. That's why I wasn't really a fan of him like that. Like, bro, you're gonna tell me for tiny stuff like this? What? What? Come on now, do better. Do better, because, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I know we're like 8, but come on, bro. I wouldn't have done that to you. Soft. We were soft kids. Soft kids. 4th grade. Actually, I'm skipping over to 3rd grade. 3rd grade, I don't really remember having any issues when it comes to snitches. Nah. I don't remember having any, like, real issues when it comes to snitches back in, like, what, 3rd grade? Nah. I think everything was just fine for the most part, right? Like, in 3rd grade, I'm pretty sure that everything was, yeah, stuff was fine back then. So, like, you know. Let me see. 4th grade. Now, this is where the story kind of ramps up a bit. So, 4th grade, I started becoming a snitch. That school, I was introduced to so much. I was introduced to sex. I didn't have it, of course, at 4th grade, but apparently that the kids were apparently disgusting. But drugs, you know, I wasn't doing that either. My homeboy was like, Sean, come here. I said, what's wrong? Pulled out his bag. Oh, it's a gun in there. It's a revolver or a pistol. Yeah, I brought a gun to school. I never told nobody that. Never did. But yeah, he was a bit of a mess, that dude. Weed. Yeah, like I said, weed. You would smell it at school. And I'm like, what are y'all doing smoking at 4th grade? Yeah, like, what are the kids talking about dick sizes for? Like, what? Like I'm being dead serious, too. It's like, I see the kids talking about this, that, and the third sexual stuff. And I'm like, bro, what? I could not join in on that conversation in 4th grade. I couldn't do that because I'm like, I don't know what that is. Porn. Yes, kids would be watching porn on their phone. What else? I brought my video game to school. Somebody stole it from my book bag on the bus. Yeah, I mean that. It's like, it was something stupid after, it was one thing stupid after another thing stupid that I was introduced to at that time. And I really shouldn't have. But I remember, you know, I felt like dudes were kind of bothering me and stuff. And I would be like, yo, Miss Bogan, X, Y, and Z, because I was my 4th grade teacher. Shout out to her. I don't know if any of my teachers remember me from back then. Facebook is where I seem to find them a lot now anyway, so we'll see. So, yeah, 4th grade, I remember that. I'll be like, Miss Bogan, can you get him, bro? He causing issues. Miss Bogan, can you get X, Y, and Z causing issues? Miss Bogan, da-da-da. And I would tell on people, right? You feel me? And I don't remember everything. I'm being honest with you. I don't remember everything, but I do remember that I was telling on people at that time. Yeah, I became a snitch at, what, a 9? That was an embarrassing time to become one, I'm not going to cap, because that school was not the school to become one, because I didn't have the best relationship with my peers at first in 4th grade. Later on, I had the best relationship with my peers later on, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, my peers from 4th grade, some of them I still talk to this day. One of them even was even on a YouTube video before in the past. So, yeah, shout out to him. But yeah, at the beginning, yeah, I just had to learn, bro, that you can't be snitching. Because at my other school, in RTCA, right, you could do that. RTCA was a more clean school because I wasn't introduced to any of that stuff. The main stupid thing I was introduced to, right, you feel me, in 3rd grade at RTCA was cursing. Cursing was when I heard, 3rd grade is when I heard my first curse words by another student. But 4th grade, cursing was a lot worse in 4th grade, bro. I'm telling you. Because, yeah, people would snitch on other kids about cursing. I remember that, but I never got snitched on for cursing. I don't think so. I didn't curse. Nah, not in third grade. What? I remember I started cursing on accident one time, but it was just an accident, and that's a whole nother story. So yeah, I would be snitching in fourth grade because, bro, it just ceased problems for me. I'm not gonna cap, but it was ceased problems with me at that moment. But behind everything else, behind teachers' back, you feel me? I wouldn't have the best relationship with my student. I mean, with my peers, because bro, nobody likes to snitch. Nobody. So I remember one time I had a conversation with somebody that was at my assigned desk, right, across from me, and was like, "Yo, so you gotta stop that snitching. You gotta stop that X, Y, and Z, because you know what I'm saying. It's not really, it's not cool. It's lame. Like, what are you doing? Telling on people for little stuff." So then I'm like, "Yeah, I got you. I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm sorry, because like I'm known as a snitch now in the beginning. So, yeah." Yeah, then I kind of joked, "Yo, can I just snitch twice a month?" "Nope, Sean, nope." "Don't snitch." And you know, I took that criticism at that time, and I'm like, "Okay, bet." So after that point, bro, let me tell you something. I haven't snitched seriously since that time, bro. And I'm being so serious. I haven't snitched since that time. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Snitching annoys the crap out of people. It does. And it annoys the crap. Like, the hell are you doing telling on people for? So, yeah, basically, I stopped snitching ever since then. I hate snitching. I hated it. I hated it because I had to get snitched on. And every situation after that I had in life, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell nobody. I just kind of held it in. I kind of just kept it to myself. That could be in the video right there. Because, bro, I don't snitch at all. I really do not snitch. Like, on some real stuff, I don't snitch. Like, nobody can really say a time where I snitched on somebody. And I mean that. Like, nobody can really say a time where I really snitched on somebody. Snitching, because snitching is like, I don't want to be known as that guy who just tattles on people. Absolutely not. I don't want to be known as that guy. I don't want to be ostracized, outcasted from my peers because I'm telling on them. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't snitch. Absolutely not. No. Third grade, bro. Forgot one thing. One more situation from elementary school, right? You feel me? So, look, I used to take Taekwondo. And when we would change in the bathroom, we would try to change so we could go back to class type stuff. And I remember one time, you know, the boys were playing around in third grade, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I turned the light off in the bathroom, turned it off, and turned it back on while people were changing. Oh, you know, pranks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just pranks, just joking around. Because, you know, like I said, I was a class clown. I really was. I was stupid in third grade. Yes, all the way from third grade. So, yeah, I turned it off, you know, just playing around too much, you feel me? And people were laughing. And then one dude was like, Sean, I'm telling you for turning the light off in the bathroom. And I was like, what? You gonna tell me for that? Are you kidding me? And then, yeah, he was on the way. He tried to get somebody else to do it, too. Y'all, shout out to him. Hope he's all right. So he tried to get him on me, and I remember this, right? I'm like, bro, please don't tell him. Don't tell him I was begging. Yeah, people used to beg to not get told on. When I did that, when I was joking around, I said, yo, I'm telling you, Sean, don't do it, please. Yeah, I would beg to do that too, because I don't feel like getting in trouble, especially for something like that. So basically what I did was I went back to class, you know what I'm saying? And I remember he'd be like, you gotta leave the bathroom in like a few seconds, and I'm telling you. And 1, 2, I remember that. Of course I didn't leave at that time because I'm still changing too. So yeah. I went back to class. Shout out to Miss Bradford. Hope she's all right. And I let her know. I keep it real. I'm like, yo, Miss Bradford. I turned off the light in the bathroom. I was just joking around. They're probably going to tell you about it in a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, let me just tell you bar for bar right quick. Keep it 100 with you. Because they probably ain't finna tell you themselves. And she was like, oh, okay, just don't do it again. She didn't really care. And when y'all and this other dude came, and the other dude came in to try to tell on me, which I'm surprised they actually did, because it's like, bro, what? I wouldn't do that to y'all. And they did. And you know what my teacher did? Oh, okay. She didn't care, bro, because it was stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Yeah, was I stupid for turning off the light? Absolutely. But was that worth telling somebody? No. No, it didn't hurt nobody. No, it didn't hurt nobody. So yeah, back like I said, to fourth grade, I stopped snitching after fourth grade. I did. I stopped doing that. Yeah, I don't like telling on people. I don't like having that notoriety of trying to tell on people. No, I like to. I started handling situations on my own after that. I really did. Like when situations would really bother me, bro. You feel me? This could be a toxic form of snitch culture. Is not telling on somebody who obviously deserves it, right? Because there's been plenty of times where I was really bothered. So I was really bothered by certain individuals, and I didn't tell on them at all. I just took it, and I want to preference this right for anybody else who is really kind of going through this. If you're getting bullied, picked on, threatened, any stupid stuff like that, then of course tell on somebody. You feel me? At that point, it's not snitching. But in my mind, I'm thinking it's gonna be snitching if I tell somebody's doing some stupid stuff to me. Because remember the video I made, dumb things to get bullied about X, Y, and Z, right? I could have told on these quote unquote bullies for so long. I really could have, but I didn't want to snitch. That's another art of snitching right there, bro. The people who need to get told on will never get told on. But the people who did the most lightest things, whatever, they're just fine. They are just fine. I should have found the balance between snitching and telling on somebody. I really should have done that. I really should have just told somebody, right? If somebody was really doing some stupid stuff, because people would start doing stupid stuff to me. Like, I remember that. But, it is what it is. Yeah, because there are people in my life that deserve to get told on. I'm talking in circles. So, yeah. So after fourth grade, though, I don't remember telling on anybody. If something bothered me, I just held it in. Yeah. Kids around the street. This one dude, he was the youngest dude. He would snitch on people, and people would be annoyed by that like crazy. Because snitching is so annoying. He stopped doing that though, of course, when he got older. But snitching is just, yeah, yeah. Okay, back to it. Back to present day, right? You feel me? Because bro, let me tell you, I didn't snitch on nobody from end of fourth grade to my senior year. Yeah. Yeah, crazy, right? That really is crazy to think about. Like, bro, I really took what they said serious and never did that again. That's growth, I guess. Even though I really should have for certain cases. So, let me see. Work. I haven't really dealt with snitches like that. You feel me? In my work life, except for one lady. One lady. And this is a lady I love. Truly, I truly love. I remember when I was new, this one lady who felt like that I was like her son in a way. You feel me? And I love that. You feel me? I like that. But she would try to tell on me to get me out of trouble. And that used to know the crap out of me. I'm like, yo, I don't need you to do that for me. I don't need you to do that. And she's known to be a snitch anyway, right? You feel me? And that annoyed the crap out of me. Like, what are you doing telling on people for? Because I'm not the only one who does it to, even though it felt like it. So yeah, and it was like, what is going on here? You feel me? It's like, what's going on here? Like, why am I constantly getting told on for dumb stuff? What it was I kept going to a break at a certain time, with other people, and she would tell on me only and not nobody else, and that would annoy the crap out of me. Eventually, she started doing that to my friend, and that's when we all had a conversation where it's like, yo, stop telling on people, please stop doing this. And she would tell other people for other stuff too, like a hairnet. She was very much a whistleblower, and that was annoying the crap out of me. So basically what I had did, right, you feel me? Because I didn't want to snitch back. Because you don't want to snitch. I don't want to be a snitch in the workplace. I don't want to be a snitch in the workplace at all. Absolutely not. Like, I can't be a snitch in the workplace. I can't get away with that. She could because she's an old lady. But me, I cannot. I can't get away with that. You know what I'm saying? One lady a few people did get mad at her at times, though. A few people did. I remember that. But yeah, we had the conversation, and basically she loves me, and I love her too. I love her too. Still do. Even though this was a long time ago. I love her. she just didn't want me to get in trouble, anything like that. And I'm like, yo, come on now, like, bro, if you're gonna tell on everybody else. Like, let me make my own decisions, please. Like, if you're gonna say I'm gonna hang myself, don't hang the rope out for me. Like, don't push me to the rope. Like, bro, let me make my own decisions. And I haven't really had no problems. I told her, bro, if you want to know where I'm at, text me. You have my number. Please don't ask a manager for me. Like, what? So what? Come on now. And that's a snitch. Yeah, that's a snitch, because that's not something to tell somebody over. And yeah. This one other lady who was very stupid. Not stupid. Just annoying in every which way. That's a whole nother topic. She would tell on a lot of people. She never told on me, though. Never did. But she would snitch on a lot of people, because I don't really be doing stuff at work. Like, at my old job. Not really. I just be chilling, but she would tell a lot of people. She would tell a lot of people before they told on her. And that would make a lot of people mad. But she would snitch, and yeah. Don't be like them, y'all. Don't be like them. Nobody now can say I told on them. Nobody alive now can say that I snitched on them. Absolutely not. Have I self-snitched sometimes? On accident, yes. I do remember I have self-snitched sometimes. And yeah, that could be something that's something I definitely worked on. Just keep a lot of stuff to myself, really. And yeah, I wasn't trying to make this video 25 minutes long, but that's what it is. Okay, that was the art of snitching in my life. Bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. I'm glad I got this video off my chest. I really am. And more content will be coming, and I can't wait to discuss more topics with you all. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. So yeah.